What's going on, YouTube? This is Mag Dog TV. We coming back with another one. The Colorado Buffaloes will return to the field soon for their spring practices. Colorado is ready to kick off the third spring session of head coach primetime Deion Sanders. The Buffs made numerous offseason moves ahead of the spring practices, but there are 5 Colorado Buffs that must perform in spring camp. We're going to talk about those 5 players, so let's get to it.
Every other city I go, from Colorado to the Bayou I go. Y'all know the motto, get a info I know. My people know it's Mad Dog TV, let's go. To every other city I go. From Colorado to the Bayou I go. Y'all know the motto, get a info.
Coach Prime Colorado Buffaloes have 2 top 5 talents in this year's NFL draft in quarterback Shedeur Sanders and two-way star Travis Hunter, not to mention several other draft-worthy players. To counter this, Colorado added 14 high school signees and 17 players from the transfer portal who will be itching to make an immediate impact on the field this spring. The Buffs also return some intriguing names who must step up if they want to get playing time during the 2025 season. I'm going to rank 5 of the most important players from least to the most in regards to who must perform in this spring camp based off of what my knowledge is and what I know. So let's get to it. Number 5, Amari McNeil. Now, it took some time for Amari McNeil to really get to his full potential, but I must say every single week he was just getting better and better. Despite being injured, Amari McNeil really got comfortable in regards to at the defensive line position. I want you guys to take a listen to hear what Amari McNeil had to say in regards to improving every single week. But despite his success, I'm going to also tell you guys after this video clip why I feel like he must ball out this spring. So let's keep the train rolling.
Amari, it seems like throughout the season you continue to get better and better and better. Are you feeling more comfortable? Are you feeling more comfortable in your role here?
Yes, sir. Yeah. Every week I'm getting more comfortable. Just the plays, just playing new positions, just getting better every week. That's how I'm trying to do.
Chatted with you before you got here, and you mentioned the opportunity was why you wanted to come here.
Yes, sir.
Do you feel like you're getting the opportunity that you wanted? And
Yeah.
What's your overall experience been like here?
Most definitely getting an opportunity I wanted. My overall experience has been very good. I just wanted to have an opportunity to make plays, and I've been starting to do that. So that's why I really came here. So yeah.
You guys heard right there Amari McNeil speaking out in regards to improving last season. Another player whose rise was derailed by a late season injury. Amari McNeil looked like the real deal when he started in relief of Shane Coates. In my way too early projection of Colorado defensive starters, I had McNeil slated as a starter, but he faces some competition for that spot this upcoming spring. Colorado went heavy in the trenches in the transfer portal, signing Tavion Coleman, Gabriel Lightfoot, and Jaheim Otis from the transfer portal, along with Christian Hudson from the high school ranks. So it remains to be seen how Amari McNeil will do this upcoming spring. So we'll just have to wait and see. Next up, we have at number 4 is Phillip Houston, right tackle. Now, Phillip Houston definitely is going to have to come with it during this spring camp. He had some ups and downs last year after stepping into the starting right tackle role during his Colorado's Week 3 contest against Colorado State. Houston missed the last few games due to a leg injury, so he must prove that he's healthy if he wants to recapture his starting spot. He must also contend with many offensive lineman reinforcements that Colorado brought in last season. Zay Chrysler, Zarian McGill, and Aki Agunbiyi, just to name a few offensive linemen that will be competing this upcoming spring camp. At 3, Dallan Hayden, running back, definitely is on one of my highest lists as far as players that must perform during the spring camp. Dallan Hayden was a big-time transfer from Ohio State in the last offseason recruiting cycle. He started off the season heavily involved in the rotation, splitting carries with other running backs. As the season wore on, Michael Welch and Isaiah Augustif passed him on the depth chart. It looks as though Michael Welch and Augustif will be the primary ball carriers to start the year unless Hayden can take a big step forward. And you also have Cam Michael and other young promising running backs that are going to be competing this upcoming spring. So it's definitely very important for Dallan Hayden to make his presence known during spring camp. At number 2, wide receiver Terrell Timmons Jr. Especially this season, the Colorado Buffaloes lost 4 wide receivers to the NFL draft, and they all started for the Colorado Buffaloes in 2024. So the wide receiver positions is wide open going into spring camp. Former NC State wide receiver Terrell Timmons Jr. only caught 4 passes last season, largely due to the top-end talent the Buffs possessed last year, as I just mentioned. Timmons is the elder statesman at the position, as many underclassmen are set to assume leading roles at wide receiver. So can the big body wide receiver veteran earn a spot at the wide receiver position, or will those youngins go into spring camp and take his meal? We will see. I feel like Terrell Timmons has what it takes to win the position, but hey, Colorado Buffaloes have a lot of talent at wide receiver. Them young guns is not going to lay down, so it's going to definitely remain to be seen what Terrell Timmons do in spring camp. Last but certainly not least is Jeremiah Brown. This is my favorite one right here, man. I'm going to tell you guys that right now. Jeremiah Brown been with Coach Prime since Jackson State. He's entering his 5th season with Coach Prime. Jeremiah Brown may finally get his shot at consistent playing time, something that really caused him to enter this transfer portal this past season. Now, I want you guys to take a listen. Shout out to Reach the People Media in regards to why Jeremiah Brown entered the portal, and then I'm going to tell you guys why he still must ball out in spring camp going into the 2025 season.
I built all that up to basically show you went from building yourself up to the best football player you had been at that time, right?
Mm-hmm. And then you decided, you know what, I may want to go and excel somewhere else. Mm-hmm. Why did you choose that? What played into that decision, and then what made you want to come back?
Okay, you can be as PC or as real as you want.
I'm keeping it real with y'all. So going into, I had a good spring. Probably my best spring since I had in college, especially at the linebacker position, because I was locked in on those details. Summer, I was still locked in. Fall, I was still locked in. And got to the season, I'm still locked in. I'm still doing the same thing and better myself and everything. But, I wasn't getting the reps that I felt like I deserved. And, it's not nothing wrong with that. I felt like, I deserved a few more reps than what I was getting. But, that's how I feel, you know what I'm saying? Of course, you're going to want more for yourself. But, after talking with the coaches and understanding why I wasn't getting those reps, because, I could be better on this play. I can get him a drop a little faster. I can make this pick if I just do this, So it was just little details like that. And that's when, after talking, I was like, okay, it's probably better for me, red shirt, keep getting better. And then when I come back, I'll be good. So then, I go through the season. It was a mental thing for me, just being on the scout team the whole time, from going to playing, being on the scout team the whole time, going through the scout team dog days.
Yeah.
You know how that is. So it's a mental battle in that aspect, because, I know I can be out there playing, but, I can be mad at the coaches or nobody but myself, because it's a decision I chose.
I will have a link in the description. You guys can definitely check out the full segment. Basically, he wanted more playing time. He wasn't getting it. They was putting him on special teams. They was putting him on scout team. It was a mental challenge for him. He wanted to play. He felt like he deserved to play, and that's just what it was. Now, he is entering his 5th season under Coach Prime, but he must ball out this spring because the spots is open for him now. There's no excuses for you because the spots are wide open. If you hit the end of the NCAA transfer portal, there's no guarantee that you're going to play. I see this all the time with players. They leave a certain team, enter the portal, and it gets worse, so they stick in the portal. So if you are Jeremiah Brown, you want an opportunity to play, you have a chance. 2 open spots at linebacker is wide open going into spring camp due to the departures of Levante Bentley and Nahil Green. Brown can play inside or rush the passer as an edge, but his best shot will be inside linebacker in my personal opinion. But he is the number 1 player on the Colorado Buffaloes football team, in my opinion, that I will be watching the most. He must ball out in spring because you entered the portal because you felt like you deserved playing time. You come back because the spots is open for you now. So It's up to you to show and prove to the world, yourself, and the coaches why you felt like you deserve playing time. The spots is wide open. It can't get no better than that. Drop in the comments. Let me know how you guys feel. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on the post notification bell. That way, every time I upload a new video, you guys will see it. Also, drop in the comments your top 5. Do you agree with my top 5? Who do you guys think should be the #1 guy as far as the Colorado Buffs that must ball out this upcoming spring? Until next time, peace.